Hi everybody! So today I have a really exciting video to show you, and I was lucky enough to purchase the new Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass palette in collaboration with Urban Decay. I was so excited to buy this palette, so I'm just going to show you reviews and if I like it, which shades don't work, which shades do work, different finishes, all that type of thing, the price, is it worth it? So yeah, let's just get straight into the video. So this is what the packaging looks like. So you receive this packaging and it just has the Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass logo on the front, and you turn it around and here you have all of the different shades so that you know what you're buying before you actually buy it, which I think is really handy. And what I really like about this palette is each row is a different character from the film. So the first row is Alice, and then the Mad Hatter, and then Morana, which is the Ice Queen, I think, and then Elizabeth, I don't really know how to say that, and then the last one isn't a character, but it's time, because obviously Alice Through the Looking Glass is kind of all about time travel and things like that. So yeah, the last row is time, so let's just open this wonderful box. So I've just opened the box and the palette packaging looks exactly the same as the packaging on the box, although it doesn't have the shades on the back. So what you do is firstly you open the palette, and it's a lid open and it's magnetic, and you have the mirror, which is so beautiful and it's a decent size, and then you have this quote, and the quote says, "I'm not strange, weird, off, nor crazy. My reality is just different from yours," which I think is really lovely, and that reminds me of the Mad Hatter, which it probably is a quote from the Mad Hatter, but I really like it. And on the mirror there's a little quote that says, "We're all mad here," so that is obviously, I think, the Mad Hatter or Alice who says that. And then so you open the flaps of the, where it says the quote, and I'll try and show you this without everything falling out. And you have this little butterfly. I just think this packaging is really adorable. At first, I didn't really want this palette because of packaging. Not because I didn't like the packaging, just because it's so big. And I honestly don't really have anywhere to put it, but I couldn't resist getting it. And when things are limited edition, and Disney, and Alice in Wonderland, I had to get it. So there's also a little quote on this side of the box, which is the drawer, and this quote says, "I know who I was when I got up this morning, but I must have changed. I don't know what it says. Normal times since then," or I don't know what this word says, but if you know then let me know, because I don't know what it says, but it says, "But I must have changed something times since then." Maybe it says several, I'm not too sure. So the actual palette for eyeshadows comes in a drawer which you can pull all the way out, so I'll just grab that for you. And these are the different shades. Oh, I've just noticed on the back. That's really pretty. I didn't know that was there before. So yeah, these are the shades, and firstly I'm going to talk you through the brush, because shades are going to take the longest, so we'll get through them last. So the brush looks like this. It just says Urban Decay and it has the Alice in Wonderland print. One end looks like this, and it's like a long fluffy brush, and then the other end looks like this, and it's still fluffy but it's shorter and denser. So I really like this brush, and I really like it because it's different from all the other Urban Decay brushes that they've brought out. So this is the Naked 2 brush, and I believe it's the same for the Naked 3, the Naked 1 and the Smoky. But this brush is different, which I really like, and I really especially like this side because it's really good for your crease, as it's quite thin but fluffy. It gets right in your crease and it's really nice. So now let's talk about the eyeshadows. So this row is Alice, and then the Hatter, and then Morana, and then Elizabeth, and then Time. And I really like the colours in the palette. They're all different. You have some neutrals, you have some fun colours. They're all really different and it's really unique. So now I'll just talk you through the different shades, their finishes and what they're like and their names. So first we have Looking Glass, which is this beautiful pinky, baby pinky, whitey colour. And I especially like this as a light transition shade if you're going to go for a light look. Now this is from the Alice side, so I'll be going through the Alice's first. There's 4 of each. So this is Alice side, this is Looking Glass, it's a baby pink and it's a matte finish. And then we have Reflection, which is a toned down orangey brown, and this is also a matte. And then we have Dormouse, which is a stunning shade. This is a kind of orange toned brown, and this is a shimmery shade, but not too shimmery, it's just lightly shimmered. And then finally from Alice we have Metamorphosis, and this is a bright cobalt blue, and I really especially like this for the lower lash line and kind of using it as an eyeliner. So this is also a matte shade. Now on to the Hatter side, we have this green, and this is called Hatter, and this is a matte finish. And then we have Gone Mad, which is a bright plummy purple, and this is a very shimmery shade. And then we have Paradox, which is an orangey shimmery colour. And then we have Cake, which is stunning. It's a really bright pinky purple, and this is also a shimmery finish. So now we have Morana, and this is Lily, and it's a white shimmery shade, and I like to use this as my brow bone highlight and my inner corner highlight. And then we have Duchess, which is, I think, one of my favourite shades. It's so beautiful. It's a browny, reddy, orangey, all mixed together, and it's really shimmery. And then we have Kingdom, another one of my favourite shades, and this is like a brown, but to me it kind of looks like it has a purpley undertone, or like, I can't explain it, it's so beautiful though. And this is also a shimmer. And then finally for Morana we have Chessboard, which is just a true matte brown. And then we have Elizabeth, and this is the shade Heads Will Roll, and this is a beautiful tealy turquoisey colour, and this is very shimmery. And then we have Bandersnatch, which is a dark deep navy blue, and this is matte. And then we have Slazum Grum, I think that's how you say it, and this is a reddy burgundy maroony colour, and this is shimmery. And then finally we have Royal Flush, which is this pinky, whitey, creamy, very shimmery colour here at the bottom. And then finally we have Time. So this top one is Time, and this is a semi-matte, semi-shimmer, and it's a really deep blue-black. And then we have Dream On. Now this is one of the shades which I really didn't like. It's a purpley blue, which is stunning colour. Nothing wrong with the colour at all, but if you swatch it, it's really chunky. It's got chunky glitter on it, and when you actually swatch it, then you'll see in the video, but when you swatch it, then it really doesn't do it justice. It kind of is sheer. It is such a sheer shade, and it's kind of like it's just meant to be a glittery top coat, but I feel like it's just too thick and clunky. I'm sorry, it just is. So next we have Chronosphere, and this is a kind of mustardy brown, and this is again a shimmer. And then finally we have Mirror, which is just a true matte grey. So my favourite shades of the palette are Duchess, Kingdom and Slazum Grum, and that is purely because they swatch so well. I just love how they swatched. I haven't tried them on yet, I've got some of the shades on today. I'm wearing Duchess, Paradox, Reflection, Looking Glass and Lily, and I'm just kind of putting them all over my lid, and then obviously Lily in my lower brow bone and my inner corner, and Looking Glass as a transition shade, Reflection as a crease colour, Duchess all over my lid, and Kingdom to kind of deepen the outer corner. So I really liked that combination, and that's how it turned out. So yeah, overall I hands down love this palette. I really recommend it if you can still get your hands on it. I know it's limited edition and I don't know how long it's going to be available for. In the UK, I don't think that you can get it in stores. You can get it on the Urban Decay website, and I got mine from harveynichols.com. And I think you can get it on Selfridges as well, so I would really recommend going and looking in those places if you want this palette. It's so beautiful because it's just got all your different shades, they're all different, and I love it. These are beautiful, and this is, I think it costs £43, but for me I think it cost £46. I think that's just because I didn't get it from Urban Decay, I got it from Harvey Nichols, and Harvey Nichols is slightly more expensive, but it's £3, so I was really grateful to get this anyway because it is limited edition, and yeah, and I'm just really grateful that I got it. So that was my review, and you would have hopefully seen the swatches and how well they worked, and hopefully gotten a better idea about the palette. So I really liked the palette overall, and you guys probably will too if you really are into brightly coloured makeup, and well, any type of makeup really, you'll love it. So yeah, that was my review and swatches, and I hope you really enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!